Yo guys, what's up? Monkey here. We're on part 13. I'm pretty sure either 12 or 13. Pretty sure it's 13 of SABLE. Now, not gonna make this intro too long. Keep it short and sweet. If you guys recall from the last episode, we wrapped up being in this region and we went over here to this region and we did basically all the quests, tried to get all the rings and all that. And now we're just gonna go see, you know, what happens after we put all the rings inside that what's it called, temple. We're gonna give the last amount of our chums to the queen and see how she reacts. We're gonna go to the Saren in the whale, and we're gonna see what our reward will be, and then we're gonna go back to the Uwer, and I think that's probably the end of the game. I feel like this might be the final part of the game. I really enjoyed playing this game. This is a great game, and I hope it was a great experience for y'all. I feel like every thought I put into every game is probably gonna sound very similar. I just have to, you know, put more words into it. But I just want to say, like, you know, just to already say, I enjoyed playing this game. It was really nice. It was relaxing. I think it was more of to appreciate the aesthetic. You know, and it was also like a good switch up from, you know, playing a lot of action games. You know, maybe FPS. I greet the queen chum. Deliver eggs. Sweet, that's the last heart. Well, that's the last tier or, you know, drop we're gonna get from her. I don't think we're gonna get anything from here. Nice. We got a lot of stamina now. Well done, SABLE. I think I have no more tears to cry. Oh wait. You don't realize, but you have done us quite a service. There haven't been this many chums brought together in ages, and since you've been so helpful, we will use our collective power to give you a gift. Okay, that's right. We're getting gifts. In the chest you'll find a mask. It will help guide you to even more of my children. Oh, okay. Bring as many as you find. We have a happy home here. Now thanks to you. I thank the queen profusely and celebrate my new... That's so nice. So we at least got something for turning in 100. There's 165 chums. So I guess this mask is what gets you to the rest of the chums. That's pretty cool. Gosh. Look at that. That's hilarious. Look at us. It wiggles. Sweet, so we got a chum mask. That's nice. So this will guide us to the other chums. But honestly, I think the mask is enough. Yeah, there might be something else, like maybe a glider or an outfit. I really liked it. I'm glad that we were able to get her most of her kids. Hey man. Oh look, I see another chum right there. Have I never seen that chum the whole time I've come over here, every time I come over here? Interesting. Alright, so we did that. So now we are going to Mysterious Shrine and we're gonna put in the rest of the rings. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna give my whole review on the highlights reel. So you guys can wait till that. Alright, let's see what we get. Boom. Okay, sweet. You're a lifesaver, SABLE. That all the inscriptions, the first two suggest that might be instructions to build something, I think, but the third part seems to be where all the good stuff is. I asked him, what does he mean by good stuff? The why and what of our why are we building this and what are we building. I suspect this is a bit of a treasure hunt. You're meant to make your own prize. In which case, part of the game is solving the third clue. So I think your work is done for now, and mine begins. Give me a few days, Sable. I reckon I can crack this soon. I tell Fur I'm keen to see what he comes up with, and we say goodbye for now. Okay, so he needs a couple days to, he needs a couple days for the inscriptions. Well then, in that case, we're gonna go over to the whale, and then I think I'm gonna, like, cut the recording, give it a couple in-game days, and we'll see what he gives us. So we're gonna go over to the whale right now, and we're gonna go see Saren. I think the mask like wags its ears when there's a chum nearby. I mean, I already collected that one. Well, anyway, we got this outfit over here, but I know there's a speeder in there. Nice. Whoa. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and fast travel to Oak Station, and then from there I will fast travel to Burn Oak Station. From there I will fast travel and give it a couple days in-game days until you know, they open the inscriptions, and hopefully we get like some kind of reward. So I got letters? All right, look at our bike. Holy cow. looks so cool. I think there's like a camera mode. I don't know where it is. Oh, whoa. Flew off a little bit. Looks so nice. Yeah, this game was super. This is a really great game to play. We'll probably just chill off here. Yeah, gonna give it a couple in-game days, and we should be able to see what our reward is. Alright, so we have returned, and it sees it as soon as we approached Fur, this popped up saying that upon seeing me, Fur all but leaps with excitement. Gonna get a drink of water. Mechanist Fur, Sable, I've been waiting for you. I decoded the final inscription. You were right. It was a game, a race, and you completed it exactly as intended. Do you know what this means? I'm really fast. Whoa. I mean, technically, it's not a measurement of speed. It's more of a completion, but I'm sure Simoon carried you quickly. It barely registers me that she uses Simoon despite never being introduced. And I don't even get a chance to bring it up before she keeps going on. There's a prize, a real one. Once you complete the race, the pillars reveal the text. Translate the text and you get bike parts. Incredible ones, older than their design. Than any I've ever seen, but perfectly elegant. You must try them, Sable. You must. Oh, nice. Okay. Yo, this thing looks sick. Wonder what will look good on us. Let's go with that one, the dark ones. Ooh, yeah, they looks evil. It's like lava. This bike first shakes her head and shrugs, but this is a nice way. This is the way you do it. Something so grand and so beautifully awe-inspiring that you can't help but feel small and sort of casually useless in its shadow. This bike is wonderful. I tell her I agree and thank her for the opportunity to ride an ancient race. I also explain that in playing their old game, I felt more connected to the past than I did hearing their drier bits of history. That's great. I mean, I don't know, I'm just a romantic of some, but I always have such a hard time connecting with the past without connecting to the people. Strange for a mechanist, isn't it? I think about it, I suppose it's strange for a mechanist somehow, but it's comforting too. There's really room for all kinds of behind all masks. If you want to keep the bike, bring it to an era. Let's see how the world changed while it's sleeping. I don't ride much myself nowadays, but so it'll be good in your hands. And I get to be smug around the other mechanics, which is all reward I'll really need. Sweet. Dang. Whoa, this thing schmoves. This is so cool, man. Okay, let's figure out where we need to go next. So yeah, the gliding. Well, we got a new bike, we got a couple outfits. We're just heading over to the Ibex camp now. We're just gonna, since I know that we're approaching the end of the game, I would like to make use of the bike. So we're gonna go ahead and bike all the way over there. Yeah, I already know I'm not supposed to lose my bike. But anyway, I wonder what the ending is gonna consist of. But dang, this bike is kind of cool. It's got a bit more of a hover. I know, so the other bikes I've used have glide and slide, and you know, they float around. This one kind of just like hovers. It's moving though. I feel like it's moving a lot faster than the other ones. Anyway, hope you all have been having a good day. I just ate a bunch of pizza rolls waiting for him to figure out the inscriptions. I see the gates. The gates are right over there. Not the gates, but the, you know, some canyon, some kind of word. Some kind of entrance to our old home. But we're returning back now, and I wonder what the ending is going to be. I think it's going to be really wholesome. Hopefully I don't shed a tear. I know when I was leaving, I was like, wow, this is like really like sad. Kind of sad. It's like exciting, but also, you know, like, oh, you're leaving home. Sweet, everyone's back. Whoa. The Ibex camp draws closer. The imagined threshold between home and gliding is palpable. It reminds me of coming in from a sandstorm so fierce that the grains have whipped through the air and through your clothes. You peel off the layers of sand-beaten fabric and marvel at the dust on your skin, the bits that manage to get through despite every precaution. And though you feel so grateful to be home and so comforted by the safety of the indoors, you can't help but smile, nostalgic as you wash away the sand away. What an adventure you had, and it was only for you. Am I ready to choose my mask now? There's no going back if I do. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. But am I really ready? I think she's definitely ready. Dang, is that like the little girl that she was with, but now she's all grown? That was nice. That was really adorable. That's so cool. I want to talk to everybody. I greet Sizzo. How do you do, clan child? Talk about Simoon. I met a lot of your mechanist friends. I told Sizzo that I met a lot of her friends on my travels. I know this, and I hope they were good to you and to Simoon. I told her they were, and she seems to take a bit of pride in that. And it's rare to see in Sizzo. Some really great mechanics out there. I like them a lot. Okay. So you came back. Someone crosses her arms. A challenge. I tell Saima that I had come back because when I left, some minuscule little beetle hunting part stealing menace threw a fit about it and couldn't stop crying because she missed me so much. She nods. And yes, Jaddy took it very hard. I can't help it. I laugh and I think as in so doing, I let her win and I tell her I've missed her. I missed you too, Sable. I'm happy you came back. Though I can practically see the pout beneath her mask, I am impressed at how genuine she is able to sound, even if you don't end up staying long. Are you choosing the beetle mask? Are you gonna cry if I leave again? I asked Saima if she's going to cry if I leave again. I don't think so, for 2 reasons. She counts them off her fingers. 1, because I've already happened once now, so I'm used to it. 2, because soon it's going to be my gliding in which I'm going to stay on forever. So I could just go on my bike and chase you down wherever you go. I'll tell Saima she could stay on the gliding forever and that she'll have to choose a mask. Then I'll choose the mask of the bounty hunter. I say that isn't a real mask. Yes it is. I say it's not. She shrugs. Guess you didn't find it. I tell her no, it isn't real. And that if it were real, I would have found it. I don't think so. I find it really hard, but for it to become a hunter, you have to be a hunter. I read my next response, but chose to hold my tongue, lest I lose what maturity I gained on my gliding. Simon makes a broad gesture, and I think it meant to emulate the knocking of an arrow on a bow. Good luck, Sable. Speak to someone else. Driss. Is there something I want to discuss with Driss? Jeez. How's the clan been? I asked Driss how it's been managing the clan while I was gone. Chaotic as ever, which I think you should be pretty happy about. I asked Driss why he thinks I'd want that for him. Because it means it wasn't you. What do you mean wasn't it? I asked Driss what he means. I mean that you were left on gliding, but things stay exactly as chaotic as they've always been. Which means I opt not to suggest that means Driss himself is so scattered that everything will always feel chaotic. I really have matured. You're not the problem. How nice for me. Sweet. Being back with the Abexi is more comfortable than I expected. I thought that gliding would change every part of me and that I would become more different. Perhaps there's a more mature or more jaded or at least able to grasp more of Driss' jokes or Hilal's poetry. The actual change is more subtle and that somehow despite spending so much time discovering the world beyond, I've never felt more like a part of this clan. And it isn't about being a Bexy or which mask I ultimately choose. It's simply that I no longer feel so behind everyone or like I don't know growing up secret and yearn to understand. I feel embraced wholly as a person. I am Sable. So now I've heard your stories, or at least the ones you're happy to tell. That means it's nearly time now. Jadi sighs. Sai is contented. I suspect that she is more concerned with my experience of the gliding than the grand choice at the end. For that I'm grateful. Are you ready to choose? Am I? I'm ready to choose. I tell Jada that I'm ready. She nods. I won't keep you, Sable. If you know what you want, then all I desire is to learn what it is and celebrate with you. I'm allowed to be excited too, aren't I? She chuckles. Whenever you're ready, proceed to the temple. Alright. Well, going to the temple now to pick my mask. Gee, I don't know what to pick. I mean, I'm thinking about doing the Abexi because this is my home, and I mean, hey, why not be with my village? Oh. Dang, I did send some moon off. No more bike. No more bike. Man, what? It's so interesting. Like, I can't help but feel like I think I understand the message now, and I think this game was a great like I think it was a great experience as to, you know, also aiding that message. You know, it's just like I think it has to do with life. I think it's what it has to do, and, you know, like making life adventurous, and, you know, do all your gliding, do all your adventuring, do all your crazy, you know, exploring, all that fun, all your gathering, all your search, and, you know, I think everyone has I think there's eventually a point in your life where you have to, like, choose and settle. And it's really like, you know, what are you willing to, you know, choose, you know, when are you ready to sit down and settle, and like, are you ready to sit down and settle? Whoa. Oh dang, look at all the masks. Oh, so all the masks in game, I'm guessing, will just gather around here. Okay, so that's interesting. So I guess that's like a little, you know, for if you decide to play this game, all the masks will be gathered on all these figures. I think these are my two choices. Guard or Abexi? I think Abexi is nice because I think it's more like I'm thinking for the character, and she's like, you know, she likes being at home, and, you know, I think it being like the nomads that they are, be interesting to be, so she just with her tribe. But we did have a very good relationship with the guard lady, and I always thought the guards would be pretty cool. Thinking. I think I'm gonna go with a guard. Could I be a guard? Yes. Elizabeth was dangerous and daring. She never showed me the side of herself. Not really, but for all her laughter and brightness, her self-effacing charm, it was obvious that she carried herself with confidence. I can only envy. And I know it was born of her work. I could easily imagine that Elizabeth had given directions and gentle advice to the weird travelers at Ekria. I could see her walking children home, helping them find their caregivers or friends, or tending to a scraped knee. I think that just by talking to her, that she was well versed in speaking with reason and patience and helping before she hurts. But I also felt her power and the things that she was willing to do to keep her people safe. To be a guard, a good one must not care for violence nor conflict, but one must know that they are at times necessary to protecting those who need it most. There must be fierceness in the work and fierceness in the heart. Could I hold those two in balance, half as well as her? If I can, it's a path I wish to walk. Should I become a guard? Yes. I don the mask of the guard. It's a shame I won't work with Elise a bit, but I can't wait to see her again. gave me goosebumps, I'm not gonna lie. This is a really good game. I really like playing this. I love in the highlights, I'll give my whole review and opinion on the game, show some gameplay. But yeah, this is a really nice game. I really like the experience. It's very calming, very different, and I hope you all enjoyed as well. Oh dang! I already shut off. Yeah, I guess those credits weren't long. Yeah, well, that was Sable, guys. I hope you enjoyed Sable. I think it was very wholesome. It left me very very filled. It was a very nice game. Yeah, like I said in the highlights, I'll give my review, give my thoughts, give my what I think is my interpretation on the game. As always, I hope you enjoyed. I love playing video games for you guys. It's my favorite. It's awesome being able to share this experience with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy them as well. Please, leave a like, comment down below what you thought about the video. If you have any games to suggest, feel free to say. Anything else you want to suggest, besides games, suggest it and I'll think about it, I'll ponder over it, I'll make sure to acknowledge it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed Sable. I enjoyed playing Sable. Loved it. Great game. And it's cheap. I know they just put it on the PS5 and the newer consoles, but yeah, great game, especially if you want to get out of the, crazy chaotic games or maybe like FPS shooters. It's a good switch. And if you like narratives, I don't know. Anyway, stay tuned for the highlights. Stay tuned for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'll see y'all later.